My energy is sacred. My body is a temple. I'd be damned if I let anyone disturb my mental. I don't care how much I'm into you. You'll be calling me, telling me how much I'm into you. No one wants a woman that is confident in who she is, because that woman is the most dangerous weapon. My words, I am done catching. My tongue, I am done biting. Between myself and this world, I am done fighting. I choose me. Me naturally when I wake up in the morning, cresting my eyes, my breath hitting when I'm yawning. Yes, me. On my worst nights, crying myself to sleep just to wake up in the morning. Go through the day confidently. Then the next day doing the same thing on repeat. Me, a woman of this earth. I have learned my word. And y'all sure hate that, don't you? I know what I got and I'm flown it. I'm coming for everything I ever wanted. Either get out the way of my way or get on it. Lately I've been feeling like it's coming. Knowing it is subconsciously, just not how, where, or when. Tapping into my supernatural mind and telling my goddess within, my God, where have you been? Because on my journey I'm just now starting. And everyone has been telling me how I'm going to make it and how I'm going to go far. And I just want to prove them right. Prove myself right. Because something has been waking me up in the middle of the night from dreams of odysseys of higher powers telling me who I was born to be and what I'm sent here to do, and how everything this life allows me to see is not always true. Wake up. She told me, happiness, success, and peace is on the way, but you gotta keep your pace up. They're chasing you, trying to get in your way. Give yourself space, love. Take a break from the world today. Recharge. Because I see that you're drained. Spent so many nights feeling worthless. Now I'm getting ready to finally show the world my purpose. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, you got it, girl.
Asking my Lord to give me anywhere close to perfect. And even though sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it, I still get my blessings confirmed. And any evil sent my way, I'm given the power to reverse it. I finally have the strength to damn my demons to hell I return them. My eyes just now being open for a reason. Feeling like I'm just now being able to breathe. Everyone around me, I'm about to be able to free them. I just want to let y'all know it's time. We're working. Niecea. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. But the first one, I'm basically combining each one. So yeah, the first one was basically when I started stepping into my space, and I was like, okay, I'm not going for anything anymore. Like, I know what I deserve, and I'm working towards that. And the second one is supernatural, when everything started, like, you know, divine time, and when everything started working crazy how it is. Because I was just like, before I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next, and that's when Chris hit me up and he was like, okay, let's go ahead and do this. And I was like, I like that idea. That's crazy. I was thinking about something like that a couple years ago, and now it's coming into fruition.
Speak it, girl.
Okay, but yeah, so I'm gonna do next one. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. I'm so scared. Why am I scared?
You among family, girl. You don't need to be scared.
Okay. Let these words move you. I told you I was different, that I would be something new to you, something unusual, something never experienced. I was never going to, but you insisted. Then now you feel something you never did, and I know it. Have you ever before made love to a poet? Have you ever felt this type of passion, went through these types of emotions? I told you, get on my way, boy. Get out of the way, the right decision. I see you chosen, in fact. I seen it all over your face. I set the rhythm, let me see if you can keep that pace. Have you ever had Miss Badu play while having your... Well, all of that I don't want to say. I know in your mind it will forever replay. My love just hits different. Some would say that in the art that I'm gifted. Don't get too crazy, you know I love my space. You don't get to calling me baby and trying to claim your place. I just want to let you know, like you insisted. Don't tell me you miss me. You don't miss me. You miss having someone, somebody, anybody. I was just the first contact you saw on your phone and you decided to dial it. Telling me how you've been thinking about my poetry and how you admire my smile and how you think I'm so different, but yeah, nigga, I highly doubt it. You just remember the way I made your body feel. Fucked you so good when you accidentally said I love you. You even thought you was for real. Like, what's up? Don't lie to me. I'm already knowing the deal. Why can't you just be open what you want? Why can't you just be real? You don't know what love is because you don't even love yourself. I can almost bet you I'm right how much you're trying to bed. That's why you keep trying to feed off of my energy and hers and hers and hers and hers. When do you think it'll end? Them demons ain't coming up off your back to you fight them. Not me. You. So stop trying to put all of your negativity off on somebody who has nothing to do with that. I already got enough to carry. Who gonna take this shit up off my back? Who else gonna have these anxiety attacks in the middle of the night? Nobody. So I've been building myself trying to get Niecea right. You keep trying to find somebody to fill those holes, trying to find somebody to stitch those wounds tight. Nowadays we don't actually love to love. We just want somebody to make us feel good and get us through the night. Pray to whoever you believe is above to heal everything within you that isn't right, that isn't at peace. To make you feel whole again because you keep trying to find home within these temporary emotions. Niecea. So, I think the first one is pretty much self-explanatory. That was consistent. And then temporary emotions, how now everything is temporary. Nobody is talking to be in love. And I even did that at times. Like, just talking to somebody to fill that void that's missing. Just to feel something. But it's not okay. So, okay, I like this. These panic attacks are becoming more frequent lately. Can't get my mind right, feeling like I'm going crazy. Losing touch with myself and my goals. I barely smoke but a blunt I've been wanting to roll. Getting upset when I'm asked what I'm going to do, cause shit, I don't even know. Can't say my feelings so, cause I know I'll choke, so I stay to myself and write them all in my notes. I want to be somebody, but shit, doesn't everybody? Trying to continue to love myself, learning to accept this body, this mind. If it's supposed to happen, it will in due time, but what if I don't have enough time, you know? Feeling like I'll be gone too with all the others that left too soon. I cry the hardest in my afternoons. I hold my breath until my face turns blue. Who's gonna save you? The world's speeding rapidly around me. On my knees, struggling to breathe. The ground's crumbling beneath me while the sky falls. Time doesn't exist when the sun is gone. Love doesn't exist when you can't find home. Trying to find somebody to lean on. Independent, never was. Begging for help, it never was. Sitting above the clouds because my world is gone. I hit the blunt and I start to panic. I hit the blunt and I start to tweak, thinking like, who the fuck, why the fuck, and how the fuck made me? Blindfolded but still able to see what's in front of me. The sky is falling, my mom is calling, but I'm too far from home and I destroyed my phone, but I forgot I hate being alone. Trying to find myself, so I sit in silence, but I'm never able to sit in silence because it's ringing in my head, will not be quiet. Therefore, I've never found myself. Everything's so random. It's like our bikes are tandem, but we never take the same risk. If everyone's the same, then why do I feel so different? Niecea. Thank you. The first one is who's gonna save you. That's a point when I was like, you know, I want to be somebody, but shit, doesn't everybody? Everybody is trying to work towards something, but it's like, what makes you different? What's gonna get you there? And I think about that often. My mom always asks me like, what do you want to do? And it's like, I told you I want to do poetry. Like, that's what I like to do, and it's not enough. And that's like the most anxiety inducing question for me, because I'm steady trying to figure it out. I dropped out of college, so yeah, we figuring it out. But
so drop that with your head.
Okay. I'm gonna skip that butterflies in your stomach fluttering down to your fingertips and toes. How you write about one another all day making mental notes. How you feel the connection so deep that others could physically see y'all's energy. I lost sight of what I wanted, but now I'm seeing things clearly. It's deeper than skin deep, deeper than just me and whoever you'll be. I'm exactly what the universe wanted me. And somehow the stars will align, and your soul will combine with mine, the divine's greatest masterpiece. And one day I'll wake up, and in my eyes you'll be staring, and the whole world will stand perfectly still. Because in that moment, we would have found what true love really is. Okay, with this next one I don't have it remembered, so I'm about to read from it. I can't wait to love you indefinitely, putting me at peace, making this hell seem so heavenly. Thoughts been weighing on my head so heavily. How do you balance all of your problems and mine so steadily? I told you I wasn't ready, to which you responded, who is? I haven't felt this at home since I was a kid. I'm happy you found your way in, because anybody else I forbid from entering my mind, from even trying. You showed patience, you actually took your time. You hugged me around my waist and you placed your head on my stomach. I never saw this coming, because from all of my emotions I've been running. It's like I don't want to feel happiness, not caused by anybody else at least, because then they have the power to take it away from me. Trying to find the right words to say, I've been writing these poems and deleting them all day. I just want you to know that I like you, okay? And I also like you liking me, and I know it's rare that I feel this way, this type of connection. You make Mondays feel like Sundays, you make these hours feel like minutes. I feel all of your energy, a different vibration, just let me bask in it. I don't want this to be just another memory. Every future adventure, I want you in it. This is all so new to me, so when times get rough, and they will, promise me you won't think without quitting. Niecea. Okay, that was deep and indefinitely. I'm gonna have to read it out for this next one too, because I was like, I want that one on there, but it was yesterday, so. I finally found love. No, not the Netflix and chill type love, but the let me buy you a meal, hear about your day, show you it's real type of love. No, not that you gonna pull up, my mama gone so we can fuck some shit up type love, but the I'm finna come get you, put on some clothes, I'll be there in a few type love. A love from generations back. The black on black type love, the I feel it in my chest and my back type love. The love you can't give up without a fight, at least. A love who stays on beat, listening to my heart. We were shooting for the stars, but shit, I'm trying to go far, so fuck it, we gonna hit the sun and then some. A love out of this galaxy. This love is not a fallacy, this is a proven fact to me. A love that doesn't grab me, but a love that wraps its arms around me and rocks me. Rocks me gently while feeding me mentally and filling me physically. A love who sees me without his eyes even being open. Who knows what I need and what I want without a word even being spoken. A love who knows why I do the things I do because he understands that I'm broken. A love who day in and out remembers to reassure me that he will not leave because he knows the little girl inside is still crying out for the love who as a child she did not receive. I finally found love. But I still notice everything. The way you touch your foot to the music, the way you held my hand and played with my fingers, the slight smile after you made a bad joke, and the way I laughed uncontrollably, like it was good. I never thought I'd meet someone like you. Someone who understood, someone who put the work in, no matter how strong my walls stood. Thank you for learning how to love someone like me, for noticing everything. You told me way above my head, and how you always wanted to touch it. Like a book I was read by you. I love the time we spend, and if tomorrow the world should end, I would love to die by you. Niecea. Thank you. I think I'm gonna do this one. I didn't know if I want to do it. I didn't know if it was gonna mess up the mood, but I wrote this one like 2 or 3 years ago after getting out of an abusive relationship, and it has always stuck with me. It's like one of my most favorite pieces, not because of what I went through, but because it was basically me freeing myself from that. And yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead. Let me see. I don't want to mess it up, so I'm gonna read from that one too, because I haven't read it in a long time.
You can't mess it up. It's your move, bro. Right, your way.
There's no music with this one. Okay. He said that he was in love, but who knew that love came with black eyes, busted lips, bruises on my legs and hips, me asking why, then all they wanted to cry, thinking what made him do it. Got my friends looking at me stupid like, girl, why do you keep putting yourself through this? See, all I ever wanted to do was love him, be there for him, but I always got questioned. Where you at? Where you been? Why you showing all this skin? Must be trying to find something more than a friend, because God knows girls only lives to please a man, right? He say, take that off. And I say no, and then his hands would end up around my throat. I'm gasping for air. I feel myself start to float, thinking he really gonna take my life. And then I feel him let go. But rather than grabbing the knife and cutting the rope, he had noosed around the throat of my mental, cutting off all of my ability to think, cutting off all of my strength to leave, cutting off all of me from the rest of me. I stayed. Yeah, I stayed. Because it was my fault, right? Maybe my clothes shouldn't have been that tight. And maybe I should have had on a jacket. It was kind of chilly. We want to take home a cold. I shouldn't have shown my body. I'm sorry. His body. I should have answered my phone. My friends like, girl, what type of drugs you been smoking on? Shit, I don't even know. And I would sit there and get on my knees and pray, Jesus, I rebuke any evil, hurt, harm, or danger sent this way. And he was giving me signs from every which way to leave. But his message I could not receive because his voice, dark cloud, was always following me. It started to stress me. It turned my skin ugly. My fro was dry. My eyes dark purple because all I ever did was cry, using makeup to cover up the fact that inside Taylor, she had died. And nobody knew. Nobody knew that I needed to be rescued and brought back to life, but it was their last time. The last time he pushed me, I could feel the dark clouds start to leave. I stood up and took the noose from around my brain. I'm so sick of being in the rain. Don't touch me. My earth had finally started back turning. Who are you to put your hands on me when I you did not birth? I you do not love more than yourself. I you are not creator nor ruler of my death. I thought I was in love. My bad. Niecea. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. I had some I skipped over. Okay. We're going to do this one. Does the silence ever get too loud? To the point where you'd rather be surrounded and mixed and packed into crowds? I hear the voices screaming to the top of their lungs. I hear the sirens and the blastings of guns. I hear my past being brought up by someone that I thought I left in it. I hear everyone still doubting me, even though in my mind I thought that I was winning. I hear my anxiety creeping in at 3 a.m. My heartbeat pounding and me trying to teach myself how to breathe again. Being woken up from out my sleep by playful spirits in different dimensions. How dare you call me crazy? I've had this witch white in my back since I was a baby. I prayed her away, but somehow in the silence I still hear. Thanking God that I'm still here. At least in the same breath asking him to remove all of my fears. Let me be able to stand alone in the physical and remain sane in the mental. I'm on this journey of something greater. I'm on this journey of something spiritual. I know this in my heart. That's crazy. People seem to think I have it all. That's why I show the world my flaws. Showing everyone my scars that have not yet healed, I continue to reopen them, just reminding myself and you all that people still feel. Spiritual bodies having earthly experiences. I don't think that anything that life brings is just a coincidence. Me, myself, and I. Trying to keep my mind at peace, trying to keep from feeling weak, so I've been building myself, keeping my mind occupied these past few weeks. Still feeling incomplete. Questioning myself and my talent, still can't believe people look up to me. How do strangers hold me to such a high standard when the bar I feel like I'm far beneath? It's the real me. The real me. I've been running from her for years. Passion over her with smiles, laughs, parties, kisses in the darkness. Drinking till I felt numbness. When I got high, I felt the numbness. And at the end of it all, I was the one still left with the mess. This is the mess. We're still in the process. Spring cleaning has been the hardest. Throwing away skeletons in my closet. Childhood traumas that have locked themselves in rooms and hid under beds in the deepest, backest parts of my head. All of the pain that resides in my spine from the times I beat myself up. All the screams and cries that I held in. All those times I said I didn't give a fuck. It's hard letting go. But it's even harder holding on. Starting on this journey of freeing me. Trying to find the ultimate peace. And getting rid of all my demons under me. Niecea. Thank God. Okay, this is the last one. This is what if one of my favorite ones. I tried to find the music that I did it to and I couldn't. But I'm gonna work with this one. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. In your wildest dreams, do you still see me dancing about your mind, taking what's mine, staring you in your eyes? I know you miss me. I knew the last time you wanted to kiss me, but you played it off like you were just kidding. It would have been okay. I mean, things ain't been the same, it seems, but I know you still don't play about me. We were kids when this all started. Both grew up without our fathers, so you know that both scarred us. Through all the issues that made us grow further, so I thought if I drank and drank and drank enough, maybe it would drown out the pain. But in the darkness of the night, I still cried your name, thinking you'd appear. Sort of how when it gets too hot and you feel like you can't take the heat, the skies were here and it started to rain. Somehow I can look you in your eyes and know I'm still your everything. Thinking, what if? That's what if. That's one of my favorite ones. And this is the last one. It's called Willing to Wait. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I want love, but I'm willing to wait because I'm not willing to take the pain that comes with it. How can I, when from the past I'm still healing? I want something real, but I refuse to give anyone else my feelings, then wind up hurt in the end, and especially when I knew who they were from the beginning. It's my fault. I'm attracted to broken spirits, I guess. I think fixing them makes me feel whole again, or at least for the moment. But it's taking a toll within. I feel it in my stomach. Quick, do something before my heart starts to plummet to my feet. I'm taking time off to finally love me. For once, at least. Selfishly giving me all of me. Selflessly finding me so my future lover won't have to. It's alright. I'm gonna be okay soon. I promise. Niecea.